All right, people, so here we go. We got the Smoker Craft. If you remember right, she was that funky looking blue, but I went through with a wire brush and tediously went through every area of it, every rivet and every seam. And what you've got here is 1 pint of smoke gray, I believe it's called. Smoke gray, and I sprayed it on. It got right down in all the nooks and crannies. We sprayed it on. I used a cheap Harbor Freight spray gun, and I think it went down pretty good. And this right here says the situation is we won't be looking at everybody saying, what the hell is that blue color? And as you see, I got the mercury all painted, the bottom part all painted up. We just got to do the stickers this winter. When it's cold out, we'll have this down in the basement, and we'll get these off and get them all fixed. But oh, the other update, I turn around and down here on this transom, the guy had the depth finder or whatever here, and he just had wood screws sunk through here. So I pulled them out and I grinded off the high spots on the inside and put these aluminum rivets, and I put, as you see here, like an epoxy. So we're good to go there. I pulled these out, right? I pulled these out while I painted, because you see the blue on there? I need to get that sanded down, but I'll do that after this paint dries. I actually was able to pull the other two out. They're on the bench. But as you see, this one goes through, and I wasn't going to pull all the harness off again just to do that. So that's the situation there. Here's what we've got here for a light. It's a really old light I got off a boat years ago. And I've got an LED setup going in there. As you see, I've got it riveted in there. And this bad boy is going to look really nice up here, I believe. You know? And I've got one for the back, a night light, but the situation is here, we've got to build a bracket so that I can still access the front of the handle and all that. So we're going to do that, and we'll just set it there for now. And yeah, that's the situation. We've got her where we can turn around and say we've got her gray now, and she's a Battleship gray. And I think I found the name of the boat. I'm going to call it the Battleship. So you heard it live right here on DIY School of Hard Knocks. That's the name of my new boat. Of course, we got little Evie back here, and we've got the Battleship here. We're going to call this the Battleship. And from now on, when you hear me refer to the Battleship, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The other situation is whoever put these, they're like a fishing pole type deal. They put them in right here. You see, he had one here behind the oar mount, and then on the other side, I can zoom it in for you, he had one on the forward side. So I'm going to have to fill those in with some rivets, and then what I'm going to do is put them in a situation that says they're more conducive to when I'm fishing. It's not going to be just a random spot that some jackass put them. So that's what's not going to happen. And then, of course, I've got the bimini top ordered. It's just like this one here. It's just like little Evie. But I was kind of jumping the gun, and I ordered that one, and I ordered it for the wrong boat. So that one's got a bonus top on it. But the situation is this one is 67 inches wide, and we got to get the right bimini top for that. And as soon as that comes in, I'm going to do a DIY on that. And you guys will be really happy to see that go on, I'm sure. And, of course, I'm going to put those other little rod holders in over there, the ones I pulled out. I'm going to clean them up so they're nice and, bone white. But that's what we've got, and I hope you will see us out on the water. We'll be out on Oneida Lake, and we'll be enjoying it, and we will definitely be doing it right, because if you're not doing it right, you ain't doing it. So we'll have a cooler full of ice, and we'll have some fish on ice. We'll have another cooler that'll have just our drinks and our food and snacks in there. And that's one thing Joe Biden can't take from us. He can't take our good times away. So he can try, he can raise the gas prices and all that, but at the end of the day, we're going to sacrifice in order to do what we want. So it's a shame, you have to change your whole situation every 4 years. If you've got a truck, you've got to try to find a little car, okay? For one party, when they get in office, they like to raise the gas prices up and make it punitive on you. The other party is, you know, they're not perfect, but at least they have the gas prices down, the food prices down, the electric prices down. So you find out who you like and you vote for them and go from there. But Joe Biden ain't going to hold us hostage to the lake either. While he's out driving around in his Corvette preaching about electric cars, we're going to be out on our boat trying to use as much gas and fuel as we possibly can to get us across that lake and just take every little bit of enjoyment out of it. You know, when we hit a wave, when we catch a fish, we're going to be thinking, you know, Joe Biden ain't stopping us from doing this. So this ain't a political rant, but at the end of the day, it might be. I don't know. All right, people, that's the Smoker Craft, and that's Ole Battleship. So we've got a name for the old girl.